Ardmore today. We've taken a little day trip down the coast. I had a little night shift and I got straight into the car. And there's James putting on his shoes. So this is a super lovely small little village, kind of seaside village down in the south coast. I think we're in Waterford, southeast, sunny southeast. And I think it was the only place today that had any sort of good weather within 2 hours of us. We're going to go on a little cliff walk here. You can see the start of it over here. And it's about 40 minutes to an hour. And it's flat, hopefully. So we'll see how my hip... I've been having issues with my hip and my back from working in the hospital. So hopefully we'll do okay. And then we're going to have dinner in a lovely pub called the White Horses at about 2 o'clock. So, hey James, you ready? You going? Cool. This is Declan's stone. Apparently, according to ancient folklore, it floated across the ocean miraculously, carrying St. Declan's bell after his servant forgot to pack it. And he said wherever the stone came to rest would be the place where he would set up his episcopal residence. And the Ardmore became the first Christian settlement in the early 5th century. I read it just there. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look at the flowers. Oh, it's open. Oh, I must pop in after that. But I've just got into our stride now. Oh, look at these lovely animals. So cute. Probably making people tipsy now. I'm just beside the incredible Cliffs Hotel in Ardmore. It's like a 4-star, 5-star hotel. If you really want to treat yourself, it's absolutely beautiful. The views are stunning. They have loads of apartments under here. They're kind of stepped down, so the view is amazing from each one. I've never been able to afford to stay here, but maybe one day. Part of St. Declan's Hermitage here, and that was St. Declan's Well back there. There's the sea, and there's a James. This is just inside the church, the main church, I think. Looks like either water damage, or some lads scraping away there. Maybe it's some sort of cross. You imagine it would be more names if there was anything. Seems like it. See the way it's kind of carved in. And there seems to be a rock down here where it's more started. Seems to be the thing to do. Not a bad spot to set an old church. It's quite a busy path actually. Oh, the lads. Just see the two little lads out there. Just having a chat. That's what I call socially distant. These kayaking tours look amazing. You can go in and around all the different places. I wonder what it looks like down there. Love this beautiful purple heather. And the native rancheros packet. Very good. Did you see they grow rancheros crisp packets? Yes, miracle of nature. Ooh. Like an oil rig or something.
A crane.
A crane?
Floating crane.
Oh, it's like a ship.
Yeah. Samson. It was being towed from Liverpool in the 80s when the cable snapped because of hurricane.
What?
And it just drifted off.
So it wasn't working, so there was another ship and the cable snapped.
It, yeah.
And it just ran aground here.
But it's essentially a crane on a ship for, I'm assuming for boat-related crane and stuff.
Boat-related craning? No, not anymore.
No.
Well, the lads are going down to see it anyway. Tuck in around it.
So, thankfully it was empty.
Oh, that's good. No, it's just here.
We're being dragged.
Well, yeah. Hopefully. Cool. Thanks, James. We're kind currently standing on Ramhead, I think, according to the sign. And over there, to the west, is Ballycotton. Hi, Catherine! And there's something else to the east, I don't know, maybe Tramore or somewhere like that. But apparently this is one of the best places to spot whales and sharks, basking sharks, and dolphins and whales in Europe. Hi, James. James has found out something about the towers behind us, the watchtowers.
They were built during the war to protect Ireland's neutrality. So they would, when boats came, they'd shoo them off, I guess.
I guess. Shoo! Go away, leave us alone, we want nothing to do with this.
Tell the Germans that this is in England.
Nope, this isn't England, it's over there.
Keep going round and you'll be alright.
Now, once you hit Wales, you might be on track. Very bad. So yeah, they were kind of new, and they looked kind of newish buildings. They were pretty construction, so they're not old, even though they are crenellated. They're only 100 years old, so. Now, daisies. Love it. All the colours of the flowers are amazing. There's like these little sea things and cornflowers and a bird colony, sounds like, down there. Oh, look at them all! Amazing. We can't hear them. You might be able to. Look at the way this whole rock just goes, just bent. It's incredible. I think there's caves under there and maybe over there as well. Smuggler's Caves. I don't think it's a stack. I think it's more of an erosion that just fell off this section. So this section matches this section perfectly, and it just kind of went. And you can see the way the rest of the rocks are black where it's been exposed to erosion, but where it fell off, it's kind of this light grey. It's incredible. Oh, I love geography so much. Oh my god, he's always so far away. So we've moved inland. We've turned inland from the sea. The sea's just behind us. This route, this cliff walk, is a circle, we're hoping, and it'll take us back into the city, or town, village. Don't know what it is. Seaside town. But we're walking along these really old hedgerows. They're actually part of the old ancient forests of Ireland, and sometimes these are the only things that are left, are these really high, deep hedgerows. And it's amazing because the rest of the country has been like totally stripped of all, you know, all forestry. This would have been a low bush anyway, obviously, because it's near the coast. But around here at the moment, we have loads of farmland. So behind me here, I actually don't have a clue what this is, but we've got loads of wheat, which is ripening really well, even though it's been really wet. It looks like it's ripening. It's in, you know, might not get much sun, but this is sunny southeast, so they probably get the most sun down here. That's amazing. Yep, amazing. Story time. So these towers were built next to friaries as a measure to protect their sacred, expensive things like books and chalices from the raiders from the north or the east, the Vikings. So their only defense was to hide in the tower until they were gone. Not entirely successful, but you know, I suppose they worked with what they had. Stood on that gate to get that shot because there was a big bush in the way. So funny. I'll talk in front of anyone to my camera. I'm just so used to it now at this stage. I don't actually care. But James is like, I'm so self-conscious. How do you do it? I'm not looking at you now. I can, there's James. That's the tower. They're almost as tall, look. I'm using this like long distance lens and look how long my legs are. They're so far away. So normally there's like a door like really high up, and they used to basically use a ladder to climb up into it. I don't know where that door is. Oh, there it is. Found it. Watch out, lads. Totally foolproof, right? Foolproof. Because, you know, Vikings wouldn't really know what ladders are, I guess. I love this. So there are a few windows up the top, and they would be always facing out to sea. Obviously it's a brilliant high place to keep an eye out for when there were raids. And I think the story was that they used to keep all their stuff up there, but to be honest, I think they used it as a watchtower so that they could see them from far away and just like hightail it out of there while they came. It's probably more likely story. They're just worn down to nothing. And then you've got the more modern stones of the families. So your family has to have a history of being buried here because it's such a kind of packed. Look at them, tiny, worn down stones. You can still see some of the figures here. Oh, there's Eve and Adam and the Tree of Life. Like the ram and lots of different angels. Like Justice looks like there somewhere. This kind of looks like someone giving away their child, or maybe some sort of Pharisee. I don't know. Interesting. There was that Solomon's Temple story, wasn't there, with the child and Mary. Beautiful place. Go in. Oh, this is where the big wigs were buried now. Oh yeah. That's amazing. Well. Oh, there's the sunshine. What do you think?
Pretty cool, yeah.
Pretty churchy. It's one of the old home stones. It's really interesting that it's popped here. Don't know why, but you can see there's grooves cut into the edges here, which is it's a certain language, and they were often boundary stones for like, oh, this is John's field, or this is 5 miles outside of wherever, you know. Interesting. There were rocks with, they had to have 2 flat edges so they could carve in the language. This stone here, first burial is 1711. Then it came down to the most recent burial was 1975. The Fugue family and his wife Dorothy, 1976. I'm like totally in love with these old houses with the big entrances, and oh, it's just so gorgeous. Like, look at this one. I don't know, it's just something so nice about it. Obsessed. So we just arrived into the village from the other side. So we just arrived into Ardmore from the entrance, and actually we're just about to walk down the road in front of us where this vlog just started. So that was a really nice. We've got a table booked for White Horse's restaurant in the little area behind in the garden. We might just pop down to the beach. We've got 45 minutes until our booking, so I'm really excited about that. I'm hungry now, so we might just pop down to the beach and show you the beach, even though we went for a walk already. But look at this house. It's beautiful. I have it zoomed out here now, but oh, the thatch and the old sash windows. Oh my goodness. Thatch is so, there's not that many thatchers left in Ireland, so it's really expensive to maintain. So I really admire people who've decided to keep it, you know, and keep it kind of traditional. Oh my god, it's so expensive, but it's so beautiful. Look at the little, oh, I love this flower, whatever it is, I need all of it. Of course, this is where we'll be heading next. Apparently it's really highly recommended, so I'll let you know. The siren call, the screaming child. This is where you might book the sea kayaking tours if you're interested. Ardmoreadventures.ie. Seems pretty cool. That was so delicious. It was so good. And yeah, we were just saying that, like, please tip any restaurant workers that you can, because like it's a really tough job, especially right now. And you know, I really appreciate, because it's not essential, is it? But it's just so absolutely wonderful to get out and have a meal cooked by somebody else. You don't realise how amazing it is until you can't do it. But oh, the vegetarian dish was absolutely incredible. The mush there, the tomatoes were, oh, I cannot get over how great they were. Like, they're only tomatoes, calm down, Grace, but like, so good. So yeah, so we're gonna head out now. We're gonna head home. There's an absolutely gorgeous the chats. He's not the man that won the lotto. That's a setup. Wow, look at that cute here tea shop. It's for an ice cream. That's for, look how far back it goes. But yeah, so that was an absolutely amazing 3-course meal, and it cost about €33, and it was absolutely delicious. Well worth it. Really lovely service as well, so 5 stars. They had a couple of awards as well. Oh yes, I was talking about on the way home, the road that we drove down this morning was absolutely beautiful, so hopefully we'll drive back the same way and I'll be able to get some good shots for you, because I only started to film there after putting up an Instagram post just about how I was kind of feeling a bit stuck and I really wasn't feeling into the podcasting game, and I just really wasn't feeling it, you know. And after getting so many amazing, lovely responses, it just kind of encouraged me to pick up the camera again and charge the battery. The camera's in my phone, charge my phone. Just do it. And it's been really lovely. It kind of makes me really appreciate and see what I'm doing a little bit more clearly, which is really nice. So it was a really nice day. Oh, getting into the car. And we're off. Are we going to drive back the same way, James?
I think so.
Yeah, it's really nice. So enjoy now. I might put a little time lapse on. See if we can get that done. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. Thank you so much for all those who commented on that post as well. It's given me so many amazing ideas and really given me the, I don't know, little get up and go I needed. So thanks so much for that. There's my eyes. Oh no, let's put them back. Let's turn right. Bye. I have no lips. Where are my lips go? Have I got, oh, I've got something stuck in my teeth. I've got something stuck in my teeth. Oh, bye. So embarrassing.